welcome to a very special edition of Backstage 360. I have the beautiful Daria from Backstage Beautiful here as my co-host tonight. We are celebrating the 25th anniversary of the Guardian Angel Benefit. Wow, 25 years, Daria, this amazing volunteer committee that has raised not only money but awareness for women's cancers. Now, you have a very special assignment tonight, so fill me in.
I do have a very special assignment tonight, Tracy. I have the privilege and the honor to interview 3 cancer care survivors who are going to be in the show tonight. So I'm really excited to hear their story, to feel their energy, and most importantly, to help them celebrate that they are survivors through the interview.
And being beautiful, because we'll see them transformed into some amazing fashion models. And you know what? I was here at the dress rehearsal and it made me kind of teary-eyed. They're having so much fun, and just the sheer love and excitement of this event tonight will mean so much to so many people. So I'm looking forward to those interviews. And I myself will be interviewing a very special guest that we are saving for the end of the show. So here we go with the 25th annual Guardian Angel Benefit here at the York Ballroom.
Nothing can stop us, we're on the edge. Don't look down tonight.
Welcome back to the 25th annual Guardian Angel Benefit. And Judy Bensky, volunteer and the event chair, you have an opening poem. Please share it with us.
I will. You may see me as huge or imagine me as small. I am there by your side and will hear when you call. I am true, I am loyal. You can trust me to care. I'm your guardian angel and I will always be there.
That brings back so many memories, and it is what a guardian angel is all about.
Yes.
25 years. Judy, you have come, the committee has come, the volunteers have come so far. So
Yes.
share some of the successes over the years.
Well, the very first guardian angel, of course I wasn't involved in it at the time, but the very first guardian angel were 3 women who had a vision to raise money for breast cancer at the time. And they organized a small fashion show, and it was in the foyer of now the Westin Hotel, or the Fairmont, I should say, and women brought their bag lunches and they sat and watched a fashion show. Then it has erupted to the degree that it is today with almost 1,000 people, and more and more sponsorships and people involved, and it's just been, like I say, it just erupted into this big, huge event and the gala, and really looking forward to it this evening.
Oh, I know, it's such a special and exciting time, but over the years, you have raised so much money, and really the cause is simple, really research, but also outreach programs, anything that could enhance the lives of women, right, living with cancer.
Our caring room for Cancer Care Manitoba is for women, and you know, it will help you as much as you need for anywhere from a wig to skin care to just a person listening and caring and that sort of thing. So, and again, like you said, research and that. But yes, over the 25 years, the Guardian Angel has donated $6 million to Cancer Care Manitoba. And all of that money stays in Manitoba, and it's all for all women's cancers, not just breast cancer, all women's cancers.
And that is so important. And you have now extended it to with men. I mean, we see men in the fashion show now, and
Yes.
it's so much fun.
Yes, we have our survivor models tonight, and we have some of the professional models. We've intermixed the 2 this year, and it's just a wonderful feeling. The survivor models, each and every year, their feedback has been that it's just so liberating for them, and they just feel that this is, you know, their moment to shine, and they've come through such a horrible ordeal and a long journey. And they just, when you see them walk down the pink carpet, the pink runway, it's just spectacular. So I think that means so much to them.
Certainly. And for you, Judy, personally, being involved in this organization, being a guardian angel, what has it given you, and I guess what are the things that you're going to take away from it?
Well, I've always been a volunteer. I work full-time as well, but I love to volunteer, and for many, many years I volunteered with a lot of different organizations, and then when I started volunteering for cancer care, it was mostly soliciting in my neighborhood, and then it was maybe sitting at some hole-in-one golf tournaments, that sort of thing, and then sitting on the committee. And last year I was asked to chair the event, and it was a huge honor for me, and I just love doing it. And I know that the money that is being raised, especially this evening, I know that it is going to such a good cause, such as all fundraising, but there are so many people in our province who either are touched by cancer, battling cancer, know somebody who has cancer. So this way it reaches out to everyone.
Yes.
Yes.
And last but not least, you must have a lot of volunteers to thank. How many volunteers does it take to create tonight?
Well, I have 14 beautiful women, now guardian angels, on my committee, and they have worked tirelessly and to pull off this evening and to help donate as much as we can to Cancer Care Manitoba. And so if you thought over 25 years of having 10 or 20 volunteers, that's a lot of people. And there's a lot of people behind the scenes, and all the people, of course, who come to support the event and come for tonight's gala and the dinner and everything. It's just so many people, you couldn't even count how many over the 25 years. So,
Well, congratulations, Judy.
thank you, Tracy.
I know this event will be fantastic.
Thank you so much.
No one here can show us how. Every breath is here and now.
Gladys Skerland, so great to have you on Backstage Beautiful. And tonight is such a special tonight because we're actually backstage at the 25th anniversary of the Guardian Angel event. Gladys, I understand that you're a survivor and you are part of the show tonight.
I am.
Cancer affects all of us, directly or indirectly. Share with me what your biggest fear when you were diagnosed with cancer.
It was definitely a very scary moment when you're told that you have cancer and everything kind of goes black. And my biggest fear, I guess, especially as a single mother, I have 3 boys at home, and so that was the first thing that ran through my thoughts were, what will happen to my boys if I'm not here? So it was very scary.
So your biggest fear was your children,
Yes,
and you went through Cancer Care Manitoba,
I did.
and you went through your treatment. Now that you're in remission, cancer-free, what would you say the biggest strength that has come out for you as a survivor, or Gladys, through going through the process of being diagnosed, the journey of treatment?
I think when I was diagnosed, I felt very alone, and I think I had to find my own strength and strength to keep going. I did get a lot of support from my community and family and friends and everything, but I think just recognizing that life can come to a halt very quickly, and learning to appreciate every moment and make it good.
So wonderful. So happy that you got through your care well and you're a survivor. Is this your first time in the fashion show at Guardian Angels?
This is my first time, and I'm surprised. I have surprised myself that I actually said yes to doing this.
Good.
But it will be good. It's very exciting.
It's wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us. I admire your strength.
Thank you.
I admire your determination to go through your treatment in a positive light. I spoke with you prior to the interview. You have so much love and positive energy that we all wish you the best. And what we're going to do is we're going to transform you into fashion clothes, and you, Gladys, are going to walk the catwalk.
You betcha.
Every woman was born to look and feel beautiful. You are beautiful.
Thank you.
Once again, it is a very, very special evening, the 25th anniversary of Guardian Angel. And I have now Anita Stenning, who represents Cancer Care Manitoba Foundation. And first and foremost, Anita, I guess we should sing the praises of Guardian Angel and how much they have supported the foundation.
It really is incredible. You know, you talked earlier about getting verklempt, and every time I think about the efforts of the volunteers who call themselves Guardian Angels over the last 25 years, it's really quite incredible to see what they've accomplished and the hundreds and hundreds of hours that they dedicate of their time towards this very important, amazing cause.
Yes. Now we talk about cancer. Years before, it was known as the breast cancer benefit.
Yes.
Now it encompasses all women's cancer. So what does that mean to the foundation and to Cancer Care Manitoba?
I think one of the incredible opportunities that it's provided is we celebrate that it started with breast cancer and it built a very strong platform, especially when we think about research and some of those early initiatives. That foundation helped to then build incredible opportunities for research with other women's cancers. You've seen the progress that's been made with breast cancer, and that's amazing. We want to see that same type of effort into other women's cancers. We look at some of the research initiatives. We have clinical trials available. So what it does is it just creates this incredible opportunity for Cancer Care Manitoba to look at research in a multifaceted way for women and bring all of those resources together. And so again, the Guardian Angels were so insightful, and not only as they expanded from breast cancer to women's cancers, but also to the areas that they invest in at Cancer Care. And I think that's something that maybe a lot of people don't know, is that they've been very strategic because they understand that cancer is about prevention, it's about early detection, as well as treatment, research, and education. And they've been very deliberate about investing in each of those areas, the full spectrum of helping impact cancer outcomes for women.
Well, you've seen it, you know, from the get-go. How far have we come, Anita, as a province, as a city, as a community, in bringing, number one, awareness to women's cancers, but also to, I guess, instill a healthy lifestyle, as much as possible a normal lifestyle for women living with cancer?
That is really a wonderful question and statement, because I think years ago, agencies were focused on treating the disease. Today, Cancer Care Manitoba is all about treating the patient. So while they understand excellent chemo, radiation, surgery, all of that is critical, so is the psychosocial part of it. So is other support programs, resources, information sessions, peer support networks, all of the things that impact women on their journey. Fatigue is one of the biggest side effects of cancer. And you can't get away from it specifically, but you can combat it. They invest in programs that encourage women to get out and be active. We are in partnership with the Refit Center to make access to programs for women in that situation. And so it is about treating the patient, not just the disease.
Wow. And I guess lastly, as a citizen, as a caring mother and wife, I guess we all kind of look at our health and worry and wonder, what can we do now, Anita? What can we do immediately now to make a difference, to make a change?
To ourselves, it's about taking care of ourselves. It's about eating right. It's about getting active. It's about getting regular checkups so you get that baseline. Encourage our family, our friends, our children to really take care. Do what we can to reduce our risk. And then understand that beyond that, they can be very much part of the solution in supporting initiatives like this, in supporting cancer care. Because some people can take all of those steps and still get a cancer diagnosis. And that's why we can never let our guard down. We have to continue making that progress. We have to continue supporting some incredible research at Cancer Care, recruiting some of the best oncologists. Like you, I am very proud to live in this province and very honored to be part of this organization. And if each one of us can do one part, it makes us part of a very important solution.
So needless to say, you love your job. You have the best job in the world.
I am so honored. I've been there 9 years, and it's incredible. It really is an honor and a privilege to fundraise on behalf of Cancer Care Manitoba and all of the incredible work they do for patients across this province.
Well, congratulations. Thank you, and enjoy this wonderful evening.
Thank you,
Anita.
and thank you for shining the light on this.
Well, thank you very much.
No one here can show us how. Every breath is here and now.
Rini Leibel, welcome to Backstage Beautiful. And tonight is such a special night because we are actually backstage at the Guardian Angel 25th anniversary of the Cancer Care Foundation. Rini, I understand that you were diagnosed with breast cancer in 1999.
That's correct.
Tell me, does breast cancer run in your family?
It runs rampant. Not only breast cancer, but all kinds of cancer. My grandfather died of breast cancer
Your grandfather died of breast cancer. And what year was that in?
in 1952.
Wow. Wow. And that's, you know, we're getting to learn more about that men can also be diagnosed with breast cancer, but it's not common.
No.
So for your grandfather to die from it in 1952, any other family members with breast cancer?
My aunt, and there were other cancers. Bone
cancers as well.
cancer and ovarian cancer. We do the gamut, really.
Well, cancer affects all of us directly and indirectly, as we all know that. Tell me, what was your greatest inner strength that you're able to find through this whole journey of your cancer and now that you're a survivor?
Well, when I was diagnosed, my son was 11 years old. And it was important to me to be around for him. And I took my strength from him, actually.
That's beautiful that you took your strength from your child. Well, that is a true tribute of a mother, right? So tonight you're going to be on the catwalk. Is this your first time with Cancer Care?
Absolutely.
Great.
I'm looking forward to it.
So what we're going to do, Rini, is we're going to transform you into fashion clothes and you are going to strut your walk as a survivor for 1,000 people that are here waiting for you to cheer you on. Thank you for joining us today. You're beautiful.
My pleasure. Thank
I'm going
you.
to give you an I Am Beautiful tag because every woman was born to look and feel beautiful.
Thank you.
It is a shining moment on a stellar evening, the 25th annual Guardian Angel Benefit, and I have Her Honorable Janice Filman, Lieutenant Governor of Manitoba. And Your Honor, tonight probably holds so many memories and so many wonderful things about not only this event, but how it has touched our lives.
I would agree with you, Tracy. There's not too many fundraisers that get by 5 years or 10 years, let alone 25. If that doesn't speak to the heart of this community and women in particular supporting a very important cause, then I don't know what else we could use to demonstrate that.
So, Your Honor, we're going to go back in history a bit. You are the epitome of volunteering and volunteerism. How did you begin your journey working with Cancer Care Manitoba and ultimately chairing a Guardian Angel event?
You're right, Tracy. I did do all those things, and I suppose the simple answer would be to say after my own diagnosis and getting home from the hospital, I had a call asking if I would come in to help with a particular project. And so in the end, I said yes. And so that was the start of a journey that I didn't know was going to take me on to fundraising and, of course, getting to know the medical community as friends. Learning more and more about the research component, which is, of course, at the core of what we need to be spending our dollars on. And moving ahead to, yes, going to the first ever Guardian Angel event and knowing Bonnie Dobbs and Elaine Goldberg, and I can still see us sitting around the dining room table, to being able to introduce somebody as the speaker, Dr. Marla Shapiro, to being the person who chaired the 16th, to being now the guest speaker at the 25th. Oh my golly, I'm not going to live long enough to do a 50th. I think something like that happened at the university and it was their 100th. Okay, so love the idea of living a long time, but the quality of the people that support this particular organization, and of course this event is for all women's cancers, and that was a big change. It used to be for breast cancer only, and then there was a very definite policy change, so let's have it support all women's cancers. That was the right thing to do.
Yes. If we think personally now, Your Honor, yes, you are a cancer survivor. Unfortunately, yes, your family has been touched by cancer in life and death. How has life changed for you? Or has, you know, these moments, sometimes people say that we have to go through hard times to reap the benefits of it later on. How has life changed for you, Your Honor? You and your family?
I guess I would sum it up if I had to, only because I've been thinking a lot about this in the last few days in preparation for tonight, would be to say life is about choices. I mean, we don't have control over really anything else but ourselves. And after some very dark experience, I think you could choose to stay in bed or not get involved. That was not the choice I made. And is it hard? And were they difficult times? And are there still remnants and things that go out you have to deal with, whether that's feelings or things that people say? Yes. The other part is you can become part of that solution, right? You are giving back. You are meeting people you would never have met. You're going to places that you wouldn't have been, and you embrace the experience. And that may sound corny. It is anything but. It is living, really living this experience while going through it, living it afterwards. At the time of my appointment as Lieutenant Governor, I got a call from a young man, and I will remember it. You know how sometimes you remember where you've picked up the phone, almost what you were wearing, and what he said to me was, I just want you to know that I'm aware you've experienced the lowest of the low, the highest of the high, and who we met through Gary's opportunity that I had with him in politics. And because of that, the understanding of people and perhaps the compassion, you've been there, and that's going to serve you very well. And I've remembered his words because it was basically the morning after. And there's something about that, Tracy, right? When you've been there, you don't even have to say anything. You can just say, I think I understand, not totally, because you're you, and you're having your own experience, but I do know some part of it.
Wow. Well, we thank you, Your Honor, and may everybody take those words, embrace life, embrace who you have today.
It is. It's about living today, loving, having a grateful heart. That is really what we need to do.
And you truly do, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. Thank you. It will be a splendid night.
Nothing can stop us, we're on the edge. Don't look down tonight.
Sarah Lineberger, it is so wonderful to have you with us tonight on Backstage Beautiful.
Thank you.
And it's so appropriate that we are absolutely here backstage at the Guardian Angels 25th anniversary event. Cancer affects all of us directly and indirectly in our lives. And I understand that you were diagnosed with a rare cancer at a young age in your 20s. You were diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Yeah.
Can you share with us, what was your biggest fear when you were diagnosed?
Well, it was tough in the beginning because there's a period of time while you're waiting for your test results to come back and that kind of thing. So the biggest fear was definitely the initial stages where you're waiting to find out more details about the staging and what treatment, and so it was mostly like the unknown.
The unknown.
Yeah.
Did you have a lot of sleepless nights?
You know what? I have a really great family and friends that were really supportive for me, and it wasn't too bad.
Good. Now, did you go through cancer care for your treatment?
I did, yeah.
Good. So tell us how that experience was.
Cancer care in Manitoba, it was absolutely amazing. I can't say enough for all of the resources that they have. And they're also really great at making your family and friends aware of the resources available to patients and their families. So it was really actually a positive experience for me every time I went there.
That's wonderful. You know, many times when a family member is diagnosed, the family doesn't know where to go to get the support. So it's wonderful that cancer care does so much, not only for the patient, but for family and friends to get them through it.
Absolutely.
So how many years have you been in remission or as a survivor now?
It would be 3 years now.
3 years.
Yeah.
And are you feeling good?
I do. Yeah, I do.
Well, you're absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
What do you do physically? Do you run? Do you exercise?
I try to run in a little bit.
Good.
Try to go to the gym here and there.
Good. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, we are so excited that you're here tonight.
Thank you.
You are shortly going to be transformed, and you're going to strut your walk down the catwalk in front of 1,000 people.
Yes.
So I am just so honored that you're with us tonight on Backstage Beautiful. I admire your strength to get through your diagnosis, your treatment, and now you're celebrating as a survivor.
Thank you.
Every woman was born to look and feel beautiful. I'm going to give you this tag.
Thank you
Wear it
very
every
much.
day, and we're going to transform you for the show.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks, Sarah.
Wow, what an incredible night. The fashion show was simply amazing. Did you have fun, Daria?
The fashion show was incredible. The speeches, the keynote speaker, the whole night was magical. The energy in the room, the energy with the survivors coming out on the catwalk was fantastic, so empowering.
So empowering. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
For being here with me tonight. Once again, it is the 25th annual Guardian Angel benefit here at the York Ballroom. We say goodbye, and we'll see you next time right here on Backstage 360.